Jason Blake actually was answering a question. We'll talk about it in a moment. Right
Is it
now,
really?
if you want to, if I
Okay.
want you to know something, what it will take for FSU to be ranked in the top 25, because it's an interesting question, because I think you're going to have people, if Florida State goes out and dominates Louisville, I'm talking about a 20-plus point victory, I think would be the definition of a domination in this one. I think you're going to have some people who will vote for Florida State because Florida State will be 3-0. I don't think you could argue the fact that they would have 2 wins away from Tallahassee, 2 FBS wins, 2 Power 5 wins. I think the resume becomes the point. I'm not saying they're a top 10 team at that point, but they're definitely, I would say, easily one of the top 25 teams in the country. On the flip side of that, you'll have people who will look at it and say, oh, it's a Louisville team that got blown out by Syracuse. It's a Louisville team that barely beat UCF. Once again, I'm not saying I agree with any of those, but that's the question that comes in here. What's it going to take, Logan? Is it going to take a 20-point victory? Is it going to take just we're talking about the Florida State wins that we were used to when we were kids and when I was a student there?
I don't think it's going to take too much. I think a 1-point win, you get ranked, because you're on the road. You're in a hostile environment. Only game, you're on prime time. Once again, back-to-back games here, and you're able to perform and come out with a win. And it's against an ACC opponent. 1 point does it. Florida State gets ranked.
Really?
I do think so. I don't think you need to win by a touchdown or 10 points or anything. I think Florida State, unless for some reason the performance just looks god-awful and they somehow come away with the win that way, but I think Florida State will do their thing. I just think you go 3-0 like that, it's going to be hard for Florida State to not be in that top 25 around that 20 to 25 range, 22 to 25 range. Jason, I think that's all you need.
I just feel like the way Louisville has started the season has been a disappointment. I feel like if it was like last year's Louisville team, which was a little bit of a better Louisville team, I think, yes, a one-possession win would suffice. I just feel like the way Louisville has started the season, I think Florida State needs to win in a convincing fashion to be ranked. That's once again, just my opinion.